Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Daniel G. Garza, the card Divo, and welcome. I didn't even organize myself. Welcome to another episode of the Card Divo Show. Today is October 28th, 2022. Can y'all believe that? It is October 28th, 2022. I'm just blown away that it's that day now. That the year has gone by so quick that sorry, I'm getting myself organized here. Just that it's October already. I don't know where the year went. I don't know how we got to October. Not that I really remember. Not that I really remember the new year. Not that I remember the beginning of 2022. But I just like everything's been such a blur of a year. It's really exciting and interesting, and we're about to go into 2023, and I'm about to turn 52 years old in about 2 months. Um, Before we get started, it is also uh, a year ago on a note. On a more serious note, it's a year ago that, for those of you that have known and followed my show for a long time and knew my producer and publisher, Mr. Kevin Moyers, it was a year ago today that we said goodbye to him. And um, It's been an emotional day. Oddly enough, I had therapy today, so I was able to talk in therapy about Mr. Moyers and his passing and what it meant to me and how I felt about it. So today's show is dedicated to Mr. Kevin Moyers. May he rest in peace, one of my dearest and best friends. And it was a year ago that we said goodbye to him. So if anybody in his family is watching, all the love and what else can I say? All the love. On another note, changing over a little bit, did y'all know that today is National Chocolate Day? What? Going from a sad moment to a happy moment. National Chocolate Day, celebrated each October 28th, is nothing short of a special tribute to mankind's greatest culinary invention, next to tacos, of course. Chocolate can enhance even the most luxurious dessert items. On the other hand, you can get your fix from a simple candy bar. Um, and My favorite is dark chocolate. So I'll start that today. Like, what is your favorite chocolate? And I had a little bit before we started, but I found this one. I forget where I saw it. I saw it at a grocery store, I think, and I had to get it. I think I got it in Houston. It's a. Did y'all see that? She celebrate she. So I got this. I think I got this in Houston, and I have not eaten it because I thought it was really cool how it says Hershey's. And my friend Madeline gave me this years ago. Uh, she sent it to me I think in a care package. This must have been when I was going through treatment or finishing treatment. Um, and I have not eaten it because it says basic on it. And if y'all remember that video of that kid, it's on YouTube. It's like, you're basic. Anyway, this she knows how much I love that. And so she gave me the chocolate. It sits on top of my fridge in a cup, but it's my basic chocolate. So today's chocolate day. Make sure that you give yourself your share of chocolates today. Um, what else can I tell you? Wayne will not be with us today. Wayne is taking a little time off, but hopefully, let me look at my calendar. I will not be in town the next two Fridays. Uh, Let me rephrase that. We will be back Friday the 4th. So yes, I will be back next Friday. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong calendar. There we go. Yes, today the 28th, and we will be here next Friday. So hopefully Wayne will be with us next Friday, and he'll be here. So he'll be able to do some readings with us. I hope you have enjoyed the Card Divo Presents Zodiacs with Wayne, because he's amazing. Wayne's amazing. So let's get this show started. I know there's some people waiting. I'm waiting for your comments. Um, remember, in order for you to get a reading, remember to say um, me for next. Um, that's all you got to do. Why? Some people ask me, why do you do that? I like for y'all to say me because that is the way that you give me permission to pick a card for you. So when you say me, that's the permission. That's giving permission. And then usually I say, does that make sense? And I give you back your energy. So whenever you type me, you give me permission. When I say, does that make sense? It's me giving you permission, your energy back. So that's why I do it. I'm pretty sure Wayne has a different way of doing it when he does his stuff, but that's me. So make sure that you type me in the comment section. We're going to be pulling from, let me make sure. Here we go. We're going to be pulling from my deck. For those of you that were not familiar or have not known, I created my own deck. I'm in the prototypes phase still. So I'm waiting. If anybody of you know somebody who prints out cards, like playing cards, I'm looking for somebody to print these cards for me. So let me know. So yeah, if you're watching, all you got to do is point. You got to point me in the comment section. I don't see any comments yet. Um, what else can I tell you? Remember to check out what somebody says me in the comment section. And you don't have to tip or donate. It's only if you can. It's not obligatory to do so. But some people like to tip or donate, and they've asked me, so I put this up so that if you want to. Um, but this is my deck. I created it's called the alignment, and it's the colors of the chakras. Um, and it's a color of the chakras. Sorry, I'm getting a message, and I just took it away. Hi, my sister's here. Hi, Nancy. How you doing today? Um, so again, this is the deck that I created. So it's called the alignment. It's got why am I drawing a blank? Let me regroup. Um, the cards are called the alignment, and it's 7 parts. Each part represents a chakra. Each chakra is broken down into 10 words. And when I pull them for people, um, they are, it's like reading a regular deck of cards, like Oracle or Tarot, but it's something that I created. So she's doing goog. Doing good. I am doing good. Oh, I did forget. I'm lighting a candle for every show. And this is the candle I have today. I don't know if you can see that. It is Fabuloso. For those of you, if you know Fabuloso, you know Fabuloso. This is from a company called La Vela, and you can find them at lavela creations.com, I believe. Um, but look them up. It's called La Vela, the company. And this aroma today is Fabuloso. So it's Fabuloso. And it does. When I've left the house with it on and I've come back and it smells like somebody just mopped. So if you are a fan of the Fabuloso scent, check them out, La Vela. All right. So anybody want to start? Anybody have an inkling to wanting me to pull a card for you? I could talk about other stuff. Meanwhile, remember that on Mondays, my horoscopes come up. So, there we go. Cool. Thank you, Nancy. We're going to pull for Nancy. And people ask also, how do I pull your cards? By your name. So whenever you call into one of my shows, I pull out your name. And it's like Nancy. All right, we're going to do a little reading. All right, Nancy. So for you, for everybody watching, so we're going to do yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and then we'll probably pull an additional card. So for Nancy, starting on her yesterday is all about the root chakra and the financial situations that the root chakra brings. So pay attention to your financial situations, the way that they're changing now, because this is from yesterday. So some financial situations may be starting to change. So pay attention to that. How and what direction? Well, your heart card, this is your today. Your today is about your heart card and the protection. Do you not feel protected? Do you feel insecure at the moment? Is there some level of insecurity when it comes to your financial situation? um I'm not going to say that it's about just the energy that you're putting out there, but pay attention to how your energy is being affected by your financial situation. And everybody's does. Yes, yes, we all get affected by financial situations. But when it affects you in a negative way and your energy is just changing, we need to pay attention to that. Now, the important thing is, not the important, one of the things is that in your tomorrow, there's the motivation. So I feel like you're needing to know. This is my sister, and there's certain things that I know about her. So I'm trying to ask my spirit guides to give me information that I wouldn't know about her recently that would let her know that this message is for her. But I feel like the motivations, um, even though in your tomorrow there is motivation to want to do the things that you want to do, professional or personal, uh, you don't feel safe at the moment, and it has to do with your financial. I would say the financial situation is going to get fixed in a way that it'll help you move forward. Because in your spirit card, there's the dreams. I feel like your your spirit is not up to your spirit feels like you're not going to succeed in your dreams. But the fact is that you will and you can. It's just going to take a little time, particularly because your heart, there are some messages coming into your heart. Do not misconstrue. There we go. Do not misunderstand your messages. I'm looking a little. Um, Hold on a second. I'm looking a little foggy, right? Yeah. Maybe it'll fix up in a minute. Hold on a second, folks. There we go. It's getting a little better. Um, but the messages that are coming into your heart are going to help you move forward. There is That's really weird because okay, she's my sister, and I feel like as soon as we started talking about her energy, the the, the camera kind of went off a little bit. Sibling connection. But there's messages coming into your heart. Pay attention to those messages. They are speaking to you. And because I know her, I know that dreams have a certain importance. So pay attention to the dreams and make sure to decipher them. Make sure to break them down so that you understand exactly what's going on in your dreams. Because you're female, you need to work on your female energy. You're very much a female. You're very much a feminine energy. But you need to, I feel like you're tapping a lot into your masculine energy, maybe as like a hunter for the family, the gatherer for the family. I feel like um, for yourself, it's just about being more masculine, more on the masculine side energy right now than on the feminine. So just pay attention to that. That'll balance it out. So what it's telling me is that pay attention to your financial, but you're getting messages about how things will change. Your feminine energy is going to kick in, particularly when it comes to the dreams that you have. Follow your dreams. All we need is a little motivation and for you to feel protected. So what is it that's affecting your protection at the moment? Why are you not feeling like you're safe and that you can't do anything? And it's usually body, mind, and spirit. Body, mind, and spirit. So where's your body? Where's your mind? And where's your spirit in the current situation? Your financial situation can change, but you got to believe that you can go after your dreams. If you stop believing, um, then things will not change. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you. But we'll talk. We'll talk probably Monday We talk on Mondays. So I'll talk to you on Monday, and we'll see what we can do. Michael Moran, yes. If you need reading, I'll read for you, and you can watch it later when you get off work. Just remember to say me in the comment section. So he's still at work, but he's watching. Thank you for watching from work. Mark, for you, of course. How are you doing, Mark? Welcome to the show. You know what I'm missing? I know what I'm missing. Hold on a second, folks. There we go. A little background music to make it just a little less quiet. Did you know that on Wednesday was Howl at the Moon night? In case you felt the urge to go out and howl, you think you're a werewolf, and that was your time. Mark, in your yesterday is all about the trust and how it affected your heart. So the trust comes in here in the heart. The trust energy is here in your heart chakra. So is that turning around? Are you beginning to trust people more? Are you allowing yourself to trust people more? Because it's really about us and the trust that we have in us to be able to trust other people. Because there's some forgiveness to be had. Here's the forgiveness card. Forgiveness in your heart. Are you forgiving? Now, people usually think, when I'm forgiving, who do I forgive first? Do I forgive me, or do I forgive others? And I honestly believe that there are times when people, mostly people, take advantage of us or do things that we don't like. And we need to offer forgiveness. Sometimes we need to forgive ourselves for believing, for trusting, for listening to. So are you giving yourself, Mark, the forgiveness that you need in order to move forward from the situation? Why is it that it's, I don't know, it's getting blurry. There we go. It's back again. So are you giving yourself the forgiveness that you need so that you can trust again? So the thing that somebody did against you to make you mistrust them and then mistrust you, are you believing in that again? Are you allowing yourself to believe in that? In your tomorrow is the root chakra, and it's about the fear. It's about the fears that you are holding on to, and the fears are in our root chakra. So these are fears that we walk on a regular basis. Everybody out there listening, in our root chakra is where we hold the positive and the negative things that people say to us. And fear is definitely one thing, because we're not born with fear. We're not born with any level of fear. We trust people and we just don't know any better. But as we get older, we start having fear starts being part of our daily life. So where did that fear come from? Why is it why did it affect the way you trust people? And are you going to forgive yourself for being in that situation? Does that make sense? In your spirit space, there's all about behaviors, and behaviors can be changed. Your spirit is ready to change the way that you act, the way that you behave, the way that, and I'm going to say this, the way that you are. And knowing a little bit of your story, I dare to say just a couple of things. Like, it's your spirit allowing you to change your behaviors to become the person that you want to be. Because in your heart, it's all about the confidence. I'm not going to put him too close because I think that's what's affecting the camera. But in your heart space, it's about the confidence. It's your heart regaining the confidence that it wants or that it needs in order to trust yourself. And are you listening? So in your what to work on is all about listening. Are you listening to what's going on around you? Are you listening to yourself? We give ourselves information. We give ourselves advice and suggestions. But this is going to be a little contradictory, but I hope it makes sense. And by the way, these work for everybody. So if you're still watching, maybe some of the things that I'm saying, and you're like, hey, that makes sense to me, and it probably will. Are you listening to yourself to your heart to move forward. Except, how can I put this? Like, we shouldn't ask ourselves for advice, but we should trust our intuition. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because when we ask ourselves for advice, usually it's not very good. So, trust yourself, build your confidence, listen to yourself, and change the behaviors that you want. Don't be afraid, but offer yourself forgiveness so you can move forward. I hope that made sense. But there's a lot of heart chakras. You see a lot of green in there? The heart chakra. A lot of things, you're holding on to a lot of feelings and emotions in your heart. Process those, get through those, things will get a little better. I hope that makes sense. Michael says he's driving by Chris's house right now. I'm guessing you've already passed it. Did you wave at Chris? Michael Moran says me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm missing Wayne right now. I kind of like when we work together. We're gonna go with Michael next. I'm gonna put all the cards all at once for Michael. That way he can, I know he's driving, but Michael, when you finally get where you're supposed to go, you can come back and listen to the whole thing. So for Michael, number one, there is the balance in your yesterday. There's about bringing balance into your life. What was off? What were you not paying attention to? And for everybody, a balanced life is start and finish, light and dark, life and death. That's balance. When there's a little bit of everything in our lives, that's when we know that things are balanced. People want balance with, oh my God, I want to be happy all the time, or I want to be winning all the time. No, the universe eventually is going to come back and say, hey, we need to settle the score. So pay attention to your balance, Michael, particularly when it comes to your soul energy. Are you really connected to your soul, to what it wants, to what it wants to go, to what you're supposed to do? Are you believing in yourself? I believe that sometimes we don't necessarily believe in ourselves. I think sometimes we don't listen to our soul. As far as soulmates, soul job, soul place, like are you following your soul? Why does it say the Christian and Daniel show? I just realized that. Do y'all see that? It's Christian and Daniel up here. Are you trusting what your soul says? There we go. To move yourself forward. Because in your tomorrow, it's all about your self-esteem. Where is your self-esteem at the moment? What do we need to do to build yourself up? Because that's in your tomorrow, your self-esteem. So your self-esteem connected to your soul, connected to balance. Maybe things have not been working out great for you. Maybe you're on a negative. Don't worry, the universe is going to find a way to bring it to your positive. Because you want to be safe. Here's your safety. This is in your spirit space. Your spirit hasn't always felt like it's been safe, like it's been taken care of. And again, we talk about this all the time. It's people, places, or things. Are you feeling protected? Are you feeling safe from people, places, things in your life that affect your self-esteem? Because in your heart, it's your perspective. Sometimes based on this, I feel like you're not. I feel like sometimes you create your own whys. You create your own, like, they're not lies. I feel like it's not completely true what you tell your heart. Does that make sense? I feel like one thing, information's coming in one way, and you're turning it around in a different way. So pay attention to that. Make sure that you get the full story. Because what we need to work on is connections. Are you working on those connections? This is your heart chakra, which is interesting because your perspective in your heart can be a little twisted sometimes. And what we need to work on is your heart and that connection. So are you connecting with the right people? Or are we trying to connect with Are we forcing a connection with certain people, places, and things, which then causes them to not go in the right direction, which affects your perception, which then affects your understanding and your connecting to people? Because what it tells me is that our balance is balance in life is based on our perception of things and the way we connect to people, places, and things, which affects your safety, which lowers your self-esteem, and makes your soul feel off balance. Because there's a balance up here. Does that make sense? Because it's all about the little circle. So pay attention to that. I would say the center of it all is your heart. What is your perception of you? What is the perception of the people around you, that first ripple? And then what is the perception of the third ripple? So pay attention to that. There's a lot to unravel, but I think it starts with your perception of things. If you don't believe in yourself and that you're worth it, then it's going to be it's going to be off. It's going to be off. So pay attention to that. I'm trying to move these things around. Hold on just a second. All right, here we go. You want to talk to Michael? Jacqueline. Okay, yeah, sure, of course. How are you doing, Jacqueline? Michael, I hope that made sense to you. My energy feels off today, but I think it's partially because of that. We talked about it for those of you joining us. I'm remembering Mr. Kevin Warriors, who passed away just over a year ago, but today was the day that we celebrated his memorial. I think my energy is a little off. I have my TV on. I know, a little late today. I needed that extra oomph, but I have it on YouTube so I can see what it looks like. Oh my God, it looks huge. Like I look huge on TV. Meanwhile, let's pull for Jacqueline. Remember, if you're able to donate, here's my Venmo and Cash App. All right, Jacqueline, and this little mama jumped over for you, so we're gonna make that one last. See this, Mark? Yes, I already pulled for you, Mark, just to make sure that you got it. So if you missed it, go back and watch the video, but I did get you already. All right, so for Jacqueline, in your yesterday, oh, this is interesting. In your yesterday is all about your dreams. It's all about your dreams and how you are. I'm going to put these together because it's your dreams and how you connected to them, how you connected to your dreams, and because they're on your past, how are you connecting or disconnecting from them? Because in your today is about strategy, and what's the strategy to get to your dreams? What steps are you taking? Now, a lot of us do this. A lot of us do this whole thing about I have dreams and I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to take some steps to get it there. But we never actually follow through. So, Jacqueline, now that you are starting to wake up to your dreams again, that's a good one. Now that you're waking up to your dreams, do you have a strategy to get there? Because some of these dreams may be part of the career choices. This is in your tomorrow. So some of these dreams, as long as you put a strategy in place, could potentially make it a career out of it. So don't let go yet. Don't let go of those dreams yet. Why is there fear in your spirit? Are you afraid that it's not going to work out the way you want it? Is your spirit afraid that you don't have what it takes to get there? But as long as you have a strategy, this is for everybody. Like, yes, there are some dreams that we might never achieve, but for the most part, there is a level that we can achieve in our dreams. So don't limit yourself. If you can go for it, go for it. I mean, I'll use my sister as an example. She wanted to paint, and this is one of her paintings, and I love my paintings. I love the paintings that she's now. It's again financial. We're talking about financial. I'm talking about Nancy. This was her first card. Are you afraid that if you follow your dreams, you will not be set financially, but you'll be happy? You'll be following your dreams, and when we do, I'll raise my hand. When you really do what you love, when you really do what you love, the financial will follow. It just does. Don't ask me how. It just does. So trust yourself, and then protection. Protection is in our what we need to work on. Yeah. Sometimes going after our dreams. Dreams are not cheap, folks. Going after the dreams will take some money, but it also makes us feel a little protected, because maybe where you are now, there's insurance or there's a steady check and everything is comfortable. But are you ready to be a little uncomfortable to face your dreams? Because here's the card that comes out: deception. You don't want to. What do you want? You don't want to. You don't want to let down people around you. You don't want to let yourself down. So what it tells me is that chasing your dreams can affect your financial and how you feel protected. But as long as you stay in fear, or if you overcome your fears, this could be a career choice for you. As long as you have a strategy, and yeah, don't deceive yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't deceive yourself that you can do it. Don't let others convince you. That is one of the biggest things. When people convince us that we can't do it, people have that power. People have the ability to tell us, to convince us that we can't do it. Don't let people convince you that you can't. Until you convince yourself positively, absolutely 100% that you can't. But you won't know until you start trying. So Mark, we got you. Hello, Micah. ¿Cómo estás? Saludos. Yes, we got you. We got you, Mark. So if you missed it for a second, go back and rewatch. You were right after. Where are you? You were right after Nancy. So you were the second one in place. So go check it out. Sending you love as well. If you guys are not following Micah, right here, Micah on Mike, on his Facebook page or his Instagram page, make sure you go follow him. You're on TikTok too, right? I think you're on TikTok too. Go follow him. He has a lot of positive messages out there. Plus, he has some workshops. I'm supposed to connect Nancy and Micah, so I'll connect you guys on a message. Give me a second. Okay, sorry, just another message that came in. I don't see very many people on today. Is it because it's right before Halloween? People are doing Halloween stuff, maybe. Which, by the way, what are y'all doing for Halloween? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe on Halloween night we'll have a special show with Christian and I. We don't have anything planned for Halloween, so maybe stay tuned for Halloween night. We might do a duo show, him and I. We don't have anything pending. So you know what? I'm gonna end the show early tonight, and I'm gonna make dinner. I'm in the mood for some, I know, tacos. I'm gonna make some tacos, and I have a client at 8, so it'll give me time to cook and wait for him. And then, but yeah, happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Remember that next weekend, Wayne will be here with us. There is no show tomorrow. We'll put it together, and there will be no Christian and Daniel next week because I'll be away for work. So there will not be a show. But love you guys. Again, this show is dedicated to Mr. Kevin Moyers. May he rest in peace. And don't forget that today is National Chocolate Day. So here are 2 chocolates that I hold in my refrigerator that celebrate. Hershey is one, and then this one that is basic. My friend Madeline gave this to me, and I don't know why I don't eat it. I just keep it over my fridge. Anyway, love you folks. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye. There's a video. Roll the video. There's the